welcome back, Noah bros and gals, to a brand new video. And today we're gonna be reacting to Evolution of FaZe 10 years. Guys, it was the FaZe Clan's 10th year. It's been a decade since FaZe Clan started, guys. Way back, way back, guys. And this is the evolution of all FaZe members. If you guys been knowing FaZe for about a while, you probably know they're like the #1 vlog. But I'm not sure if they're the #1. Maybe some other gaming team out there. I mean, it's now become a gaming team and an organization. Anyway, be sure to subscribe to all the guys that are on this thumbnail on the FaZe Clan YouTube channel page. Everyone in this, guys, subscribe to me at A.K.A.EkimuMaster. Get this video to 20k likes if you guys want to enjoy more videos. Comment down below what's your favorite video that you have reacted to on my channel, and let's get right to it, guys. Let's go. Okay. All these guys were like so young before careers.
What's going on, everybody? My name is FaZe Temper, and
dang, Tommy's voice was like so different way back then. I can't believe it.
I'm one of the newest members of FaZe.
What's up, guys? FaZe A.K.A.EkimuMaster.
What's up, guys? This is Samaj.
So I decided to make this video to introduce myself.
Yo, you guys, thanks. I joined FaZe, which is fucking sweet.
Start of our second annual FaZe 5 recruitment challenge.
And there's so much more that they want to do. There's so much more that they want to expand on and improve on.
FaZe house. So I'm here with Richard Banks, my new roommate.
FaZe is fucking huge.
What's going on, guys? FaZe right here. What's going on, guys? FaZe Blades. If you want to get better and you play with your friends a lot, like you start up a clan, you're going to be getting a lot better if you play with them all the time. And that's what I plan on doing.
I don't know. It's pretty big for me. I'm glad to be on the team. Everything's going to work out. I promise you guys.
FaZe was founded May 30th, 2010. The first ILCAMs was already out within the first week of June.
Back in the day, there was a lot of little small teams that did sniping and stuff, but FaZe kind of took it to the next level by really trick-shotting and making that the core of what FaZe did.
Trick-shotting was just a thing that had just begun. I remember the first time I saw the first 360, my mind was blown. My whole world was just flipped upside down. I was like, there's no way you can play the game like this. This is just on a different level. This is something that I've never seen before. This is sick. Like, we need to be doing this. Like, this is us. That was what ILCAMs was. Like, every week when you would wake up for Saturday morning cartoons, people would feel the same way about ILCAMs. And so they would be on Twitter waiting for the tweet to go up that the video went live, or just waiting for the next ILCAM to drop. By 2012, we hit 1 million subscribers. That was one of my biggest milestones in my life. It was a monumental thing for us.
Around 2013, 2014, when Black Ops 2 was really popping, we started taking a different direction with our content, making, showing our faces, which we never did, really. Most of us didn't show what we look like for the first 3, 4, 5 years of doing.
I mean, guys, if you remember them starting up in Xbox before they blew up to be one of the biggest organizations in the YouTube community, guys. I mean, if you guys remember FaZe Clan and Xbox, be sure to comment down below. What do you remember from their days?
So, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and help me reach 1 million.
We couldn't rely on Call of Duty to come out with a great new game every single year. We had to do something else and step out of our comfort zone. And so we started integrating vlogs and personality and showing our faces more.
Which sounds like it's nothing big, but at the time it was a huge step for us. Nobody in our scene really vlogged, and it wasn't really well received. Our fans did not want to see anything but Call of Duty videos. But we pushed through to make more content. We started doing skits, vlogs, real-life challenges, and then slowly over time, FaZe kind of started to evolve.
And when we moved into a house in the end of 2014, we were the first YouTubers that, from all different walks of life, came into a house together in Long Island. One kid from Canada, one kid from Sweden, one kid from Boston, one kid from Brazil, one kid from California. And, we were just all Like kids that you would never see together, physically together, living in a house, waking up every day and making YouTube videos.
The move.
We're back in the FaZe house. So I'm here with Richard Banks, my new roommate.
Yes.
So I just got here now. There's Tommy's, Tico, and Apex are all chilling. We haven't really done anything with the house yet. But it's vlogging.
New York house was amazing. It was just such a rare time. And we were the first YouTubers to move into a house together.
That was definitely like one of the best times of my life. Those were times in my life that I did not realize how special they were while we were in them.
Are you recording now?
No, good to go. I can see the time. Most of my favorite memories are from the New York FaZe house. Just because he was so pure, we were so young, everything was just going and like the way we wanted to. We didn't really plan too much. We had no game plan. We were just being creative every single day, doing stuff together.
It was a little bit different back then. It was just a small group of us, and every single day we did something new.
You know, you got all these people from different walks of life and different parts of the world moving into a house together just to make YouTube videos every single day. That was special.
It was just so much fun. It was what we always dreamed of. Bringing in an audience that cared so much about us. You can't make that. You can't. It's nothing that you can replicate. You know what I'm saying? It was so natural, so organic. It was just too much fun waking up every day in that house with 6 roommates. We're all making videos every day. We're all just motivating each other and helping each other and bonding and becoming very close friends. It was amazing.
When I first moved to the New York house, I wasn't gonna move. I was just gonna like visit and just fly in like once a month and stay for like a week. But then I went there and I was like, was I wrong? I was like, this is way too much fun. It's like, how the fuck am I not gonna live here? What?
The great thing about the FaZe house is that you can just walk into any room and there's somebody sitting right there that you can make a video with, like right on the spot, right there.
It's awesome. I love it. I love the atmosphere. It's awesome. Dope.
I remember I was like, yo, I'm dumb if I thought for 1 second I wasn't gonna move into the open room. It wasn't even a room. The room that I lived in New York. It was built the day I moved in. They just put up 2 drywalls. There wasn't even AC in there.
The first time that I went to the house, I walked up the steps and I had seen it in videos. I knocked on the door and nobody answered. I rang the doorbell a couple times, nobody answered. And I was like, it was so weird because for a second I was like, wait, is this really happening? Like, am I really supposed to be here? And then Banks ended up opening the door and he welcomed me in. And it was just like the first time that I met him. And it was cool. And then everybody just came out and we had cereal. It was a good time. It's a very good memory. Very good memory.
I actually moved into the FaZe house yesterday.
As a janitor.
As a janitor, apparently. No, but I actually moved into the FaZe house.
He did. He's our roommate now.
I'm the new roommate. Dude, what are you doing back there, Apex? You just keep going, dude.
We just were making such funny videos all together. Like we did like these like guess that YouTuber challenge where if you guess it wrong, everyone pours something on your head. It was just like something really, really fun to do every single day at that house.
Scaring FaZe Adapt.
What the fuck?
I'm so happy I was a part of that. Everyone knows what that video is. I'm so happy I was a part of that with Norton. All the pranks at the house.
We got him good.
Even if it wasn't just going out and doing something for content, like we were in the house like zapping flies with like a fly swatter, throwing knives at our wall, which was a really bad idea. Our landlord got pissed. And like we would go to the park that was right by the house, play basketball, go get like bagels in New York and stuff. We would do that every day. So I definitely miss that house for sure.
The trophies.
Esports, we started off as just YouTubers on Call of Duty. And, you know, naturally, Call of Duty's scene started expanding and esports and Call of Duty started becoming like a real thing. We'd go to the events, we'd have a great time with them. We became, you know, family with them instantly, too.
What's going on, guys? My name is FaZe Temper and I'm here with FaZe Banks. We're here at MLG Anaheim 2014. We just got here.
We're actually watching FaZe Red play Curse Black right now. It's been a crazy week and I'm looking forward to the rest of the day.
That's the first time I met pretty much everyone in person. And it was almost every single FaZe member went. Like K from England flew in for the first time.
It was the first trip all of us got together. Like we were only online friends at this point. I think only Banks and Tommy had met each other in real life. So to come together and meet everybody in FaZe and actually see what they're like was kind of nuts.
That was my first ever gaming event, and I think that was the first time FaZe Clan ever came together as a team, met up, and we rented an Airbnb in Anaheim.
There was, I think, about 20 of us staying in this
like bungalow. We had a bungalow in Anaheim that had 2 bedrooms and 20 FaZe members. So it was hectic.
We all clicked together as a team, as a family, and it was honestly one of the craziest experiences ever. We even went to Six Flags together. We did so much as a team for the first time meeting. We automatically just knew that we were family.
The CSGO major in Boston, it was the biggest event. It was literally the biggest tournament of the year.
The juggernauts of the game! Put your hands together for FaZe Clan!
We had just gotten our team and we started like traveling and going to competitions with them. That was like very official for us to go into the CSGO scene.
And then after that, it just was a snowball effect. Rainbow Six, PUBG, FIFA, and then recently Fortnite, obviously. We loved playing the games, so we always loved to see our guys competing. It's the best feeling on the planet when our teams win events. So it was natural, and we're blessed to be in the position we are to have teams competing in so many games.
Expansion.
We went from just gaming to gaming, entertainment. And now it's like a lifestyle brand. We did a lot, clothing has been a big thing since 2011. We've been releasing clothing basically, but so a lot of this would not be possible without our sponsors that we've had, and it's really cool to have sponsors that we've grew up buying their products and never thinking we'd be able to collab with them. We started doing collabs with people like Champion,
Kappa, Lyrical Lemonade, Clot. My personal favorite would probably be the Lyrical Lemonade collaboration. Those guys are all really good friends. So to come together, two like internet conglomerates, I guess I heard Tav say those words, whatever that means. 2 internet conglomerates. We're just 2 lit groups of people, and we did a sick-ass collaboration.
One project that I'm extremely proud of that I worked on with FaZe is definitely the NFL collab. This was more recent, but the fact that FaZe Clan has turned into this crazy cultural brand that we're collabing with the NFL, the legit NFL.
This is the coolest thing that we've done for me, for sure. You know what I mean? FaZe the up, Pats Nation for life. Love you guys.
Steel Series is another one. We all would buy Steel Series products. Look. We all had Steel Series keyboards and mice already. In the New York house, that's what we play Counter-Strike with every day. So a couple years later, to be able to have our own FaZe mouse pad with them and to be able to work with them this closely is awesome.
I've heard your cry of distress, and I'm here to help. It looks like you could use a super cool FaZe Clan branded Steel Series mouse pad.
Some of my favorite projects are definitely the Steel Series commercial, definitely Hot Sizz, right? I love, just being goofy on camera, acting, doing funny stuff, I don't care to act like a clown. I'm always a clown, I'll do whatever.
Fortnite World Cup is just days away, and for me to win, I need to be in top physical form.
So there's people like G Fuel who sponsored that first gaming house in New York that really helped us take off. You know what I'm saying? HTC. I mean, come on, HTC.
This is virtual reality.
Nissan. Are you joking? Who has not had a Nissan before? Nissan is one of the most common cars you see. For us to have our jersey with a Nissan patch on it has just been mind-blowing.
The takeover.
Another memory I have is the Fortnite World Cup.
Definitely the World Cup in New York.
New York, definitely. Fortnite World Cup. Obviously, the World Cup, right? The Fortnite World Cup. When I won the Creative World Cup with my team.
The energy here and just how it's been going so far is just so amazing. I just know someone in FaZe is about to win.
Your winners and Creative World Champions, the Fish Fam!
It was really cool because, I was making these death runs and I had this team of death runners, people who would practice on my maps, play on my maps. They were really nervous and naturally, playing in front of millions of people. But I tried my best to keep them calm and just make it fun, right? I had more fun playing in it than I did winning it, I want to say, because I wasn't the one that clutched up. There was one guy, Zand, who actually clutched up, made the $1 million jump, right? He made the final jump to secure the win, and that was the most surreal experience. We started going crazy the second he won it.
I need everyone on this bus to congratulate this guy.
last year, the New York World Cup. It's just crazy to see how far we've come, you know, because I've been a part of it from the beginning, damn near, like from when everyone started to really be like, all right, maybe we have something here. For us to be in New York, back in New York last year, and have thousands and thousands of kids flood the streets of New York City just to come meet us, that's just crazy.
I think that was really the first moment when kind of the new era of FaZe Clan really felt powerful. We took over New York City, and it really, you know, it showed that any town is our town.
The best part about it was our fan meetup we did. Craziest day of my life was that fan meetup. Thousands of fans showed up on this little street in New York. It was the most adrenaline I've ever had pumping through my body. That is a day that I wish I could relive.
Bro, I have never in my life seen that many FaZe fans in one spot.
What is going on?
What is happening?
Where are we at?
That was insane.
In the middle of World Cup, we actually recruited FaZe Ewok, and that was like really cool to see because I was not expecting that at all. And it was just like cool just having her in FaZe, you know, like first girl, you know.
I am so very excited to be in FaZe. This is all the people and all the team. Everybody's really wonderful here. So I can't.
We recruited Ewok, our first female. Everybody, as far as like the members and even the people behind the scenes and like management, everybody was there and we're all having a great time.
That was like the first time in a really, really long time that everybody in FaZe was together. Especially like the core group who have hung out since it started. It was awesome for everyone to be there together, just supporting everybody in FaZe.
It felt like a reunion. It didn't feel like there were that many people in FaZe Clan, but then we all sat down at dinner and saw everything we've been working on. Everybody be a part of it, everybody be there together. It was actually the most surreal experience. Winning the World Cup and then celebrating and having fun with everybody that I've grown to know over the internet was the best time of my life.
I guess I'd say the project that I was most proud of being a part of FaZe was our pop-up.
The first time I ever shopped on the street, it was actually with Adapt and Econ, some FaZe boys. Came up and down Fairfax and Melrose, and I said, yo, we're gonna have a store on the street 3 years ago.
We had like a pop-up for 2 months and we absolutely balled out. We had events there, famous rappers pulled up. It was even a party.
This is crazy. We met so many fans. The energy of the fans in this building is off the roof, bro. This is crazy. You guys are amazing, bro. They bring the heat.
There was so many fans coming out. We had like fans coming all the way like around the entire building. It was so awesome.
Hi guys.
What's up?
I've never heard so much
crazy. We gave out a bunch of merch, met so many new people. It was amazing. I just loved it.
So you guys are all the way from Kentucky. What are you guys doing out here today?
I came to meet Sisters. She's my favorite.
That's insane. They blew out. That's real love right there. That's nuts.
It was amazing the turnout from the fans over the 2 months that we had it, and our team put in such an incredible effort to put it together. It was such a beautiful creation, and I don't know, I love creating stuff. I love bringing fans together, engaging people, and that was just an amazing thing to be a part of.
How do you feel, bro?
I don't know. I'm just a little shaky still.
Literally. When we walked outside for the first time.
I've just been screaming, let's go all day. Let's go, FaZe up, let's
My
go.
whole Instagram story, I'm pretty sure I've said let's go in every single one.
The things we're doing, the brands we're working with, the brand that we're building is so large, like it's hard to, wrap my head around it.
FaZe Clan has already done a bunch of amazing stuff, from clothing brands to like teaming up with like
soccer teams and like just basically branching out from esports and gaming in general.
I think gaming has like transformed in like the past 2 years, and being at the top of gaming is like huge for us because we could just expand into everything we want.
Every single year there's so much happening. There's just so much more happening. Like year after year, that's just how it is.
With the momentum we have right now, I seriously think nothing can stop FaZe, and nothing will stop FaZe, so it's for sure going to take over the freaking world.
Where do I see FaZe in 10 years?
Yeah, where do I see FaZe in 10 years? That's like the hardest question you could ask me.
Where do I see FaZe in 10 years? Holy Jarvis.
Oh, 10 years?
Well, hopefully with me still in it.
In 10 years, I see FaZe Clan literally taking over the world. We already are, right? Like, we literally already are.
I see FaZe Clan as being this crazy dominant organization, as if we're not already on the top. I always tell myself, like, oh, we're never gonna top this. Like, oh, we're never gonna top Offset joining FaZe. We're never gonna top collabing with the NFL. But every single month, FaZe never fails to impress me.
Dude, every single day I feel like I wake up and there's something new. Anything is possible, literally. Like, there's so many things that we've done that we probably never thought that we would do. Collabing with all these artists, collabing with all these like celebrities, these athletes.
I probably see like all the leaders in FaZe going on talk shows and stuff, probably making like a huge documentary, probably like on Netflix or something.
I mean, considering where we are now, from trick shotting and playing Call of Duty back home in Sweden or wherever everyone was at, absolutely nothing is impossible. And I know we are kind of riding this wave because no one has really done this before. But I feel like we're also creating the wave.
We're really starting to break the barrier of it just being, you know, fans who are gamers. It's starting to transition from people who are just passionate about gaming to people who are just passionate about all things that come with gaming, like the whole entire culture, which is what FaZe really tries to push.
I think that FaZe could seriously be looked at in the same way that the New England Patriots are looked at, or like Barcelona.
I see us alongside the greatest historic franchises in all of sports and entertainment.
I think that VR will be definitely more advanced, and I think we're going to be in that market. I mean, I don't know if it's a stretch, but imagine filling up an arena and it's like a virtual reality. So instead of like imagine like you see two sides. Shit, bro, that's a hard, I don't know, just FaZe Jet would be fire. Yo, a FaZe Jet, yeah, we need that. 10 years, we can make that happen.
We've built an unbelievable brand. Look at it. I have the logo here, the logo here, the logo there. The logo is like in front of me in 5 different places. As long as we continue to make the right decisions and we continue to move forward in the right way, I expect this to be a very, very, very big brand that is well known around the world. I mean, we already are, but I'm talking about mainstream. Everybody knows what FaZe Clan is. At the time, 10 years, listen, all you guys watching, you're going to be old, you're going to have kids, so you got to pass the message on to your children. Let's make this, come on. Some of you out there, you're going to be in it with us anyways. Let's just keep growing this, all right?
I could say endless things about FaZe Clan, especially personally for me. Before I moved to New York, my dad passed away, and just everybody in that house, Tommy, Apex, Banks, Rain, Alex, Tico, they were like super, super helpful with that, and they just kind of guided me through that and just kept me by their side. That's something I'm always going to keep with me for the rest of my life. I feel like the bond that we have and the friendships that we've made, it's irreplaceable. The family side of FaZe Clan is the most important thing to me.
Man, we're getting sentimental here. I mean, I really grew up in FaZe. Like, I really, became the person that I am today. They say that the closest 10 people in your life kind of make you who you are, personality. And for the past 5 years, that's always been FaZe.
It's so fucking good.
There's like a few of us that can really say this. I've been here from the beginning, man. And you guys have literally changed my life, blessed me, blessed my family, blessed all the people around us with just supporting our dream.
It's just a beautiful thing, the fact that we really created something out of nothing. Truly, I was just a kid when we first started doing this, and it's just unbelievable what we've built in the last 10 years. This is way bigger than all of us. This is bigger than anything I've ever imagined.
I just want to say thank you for obviously especially Temper back in the days. Giving me the opportunity to move into the New York FaZe House when I technically didn't deserve it or wasn't really qualified for it, but they let me in. And one of the coolest things with this is the fact that I've built relationships with people from all around the world and people I would have never met before.
This is my Swedish bro, Tico, and I'm Blazer.
I'm just happy to be here.
It's super cool doing all these cool things all the time, but it doesn't even come close to like just hanging out with everybody.
It all comes from FaZe. It all came just from kids online playing video games, a group of kids who believed in themselves when no one else believed in them. And now, fast forward 5-10 years later, and this is where we're at, and it's just bizarre. For me, especially. It's like, what?
I've been in this gaming scene for a long, long time. And for as long as I can remember, FaZe Clan has always been right next to me. Everything that I've been into, there was always some FaZe homies into it as well.
We turned FaZe Clan from a little gaming team to this awesome worldwide lifestyle organization, and I couldn't be any more proud of myself being a part of it.
All those FaZe guys out there, like literally every single one of you, thank you so much for helping me get to where I am, because literally it wouldn't be possible without your help and your support, always having my back, whether I'm going through bullshit, whether I'm going through this or that or doing anything, whether I'm feeling down. Literally, FaZe has always got my back because FaZe is a family and we always will be.
I love FaZe. I thank everybody in FaZe for all of their contributions to FaZe and to my life, to be honest, because like they've all helped me in different ways. They've all helped me grow in different ways, and it's really just the people in FaZe that make FaZe. So that's why I love FaZe. Yeah.
Thank you to all the fans, because we would literally not be here if they didn't support us.
Just all the support you show on like the videos and the love like you show us it's mind blowing.
I love you guys. I love FaZe Clan. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us throughout the years, and I can't wait to see what the future has. FaZe up. FaZe up.
FaZe up.
FaZe up.
FaZe up, baby.
Love you guys. FaZe up.
FaZe up, yes sir.
FaZe up.
FaZe the up.
FaZe up.
FaZe up.
FaZe up.
FaZe up. Peace, boys.
FaZe the up, baby.
FaZe up, bitch.
This is FaZe Clan 10 years. You already know.
Nice. That's dope.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Scores as well, the game's about to end, so I'm just gonna close off here. Thank you guys very much for watching this video, if you watched the whole thing. And I will talk to you guys later. FaZe Temper, I'm out.
FaZe up, baby. Anyway, that's it for the video. Be sure to subscribe to FaZe Clan and all the FaZe members. I may want to put everyone's name in this video, guys. Everyone's name in this video. Be sure to look if I edit all this video. Anyway, I may react to a next video very soon, guys. And also I have more videos that I'm editing and I'll put them online later. See you another time. Peace.